Prime Minister Narendra Modi will undertake a day-long visit to his parliamentary constituency Varanasi tomorrow. PM Modi is likely to launch many important projects relating to power and road sectors. He will also inaugurate a trauma center in Banaras Hindu University. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today paid rich tributes to the immortal heroes of 1965 war victory over Pakistan. Prime Minister visited the commemorative exhibition Shauryanjali in New Delhi and met families of war martyrs. PM Modi witnessed a live demonstration of the crossing of the Ichhogil Canal in the Battle of Dograi by the 3 Jat Battalion. The government today announced the launch of the Pradhan Mantri Khanij Kshetra Kalyan Yojana. This is a new program meant to provide for the welfare of areas and people affected by mining-related operations using the funds generated by district mineral foundations. Supreme Court has stayed the operation of Haryana laws that make educational qualification compulsory for contesting Panchayat polls. The court directed Haryana government to file reply within 4 weeks. A group of women from Haryana had challenged the law in the apex court. According to the law passed on 7 September by the State Assembly, while general candidates must have passed Class 10th examinations, women and Dalit candidates are required to have cleared Class 8 to contest the Panchayat polls. Voicing concern over the rise of dengue cases in the national capital, the Delhi High Court today asked the centre and the city government to explain the steps they have taken to contain the disease. A bench of court also asked the 3 municipal corporation and New Delhi Municipal Council to explain the steps taken by them to control the disease. Terming it as a serious issue, the bench issued notice to centre, Delhi government, municipal corporation and NDMC. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has said that the government will resolve outstanding tax disputes over the next few days through judicial or executive resolution. Addressing India Economic Convention 2015 in New Delhi today, Jaitley said, while a number of tax disputes have been put to rest since the BJP government took office, others are being resolved. LJP will announce its first list of the candidates tomorrow for the forthcoming assembly elections in Bihar. Samajwadi Party has formed a third front to contest Bihar elections and join hands with NCP, SJDD and NPP. SP General Secretary Ram Gopal Yadav reiterated that parties contesting Bihar election to create strong third force and an effective alternative in Bihar. Vice President Hamid Ansari arrived on a 2-day visit to Laos. This is not only the first visit to Laos by an Indian Vice President, but also the first high-level visit after the trip by former President Pratibha Patil in 2010. During the visit, he will hold extensive talks with the top leadership to deepen bilateral ties, especially trade links as part of the India's Act East policy. At least 85 people were killed in South Sudan when an oil tanker that had crashed exploded as people were scooping up the fuel. A presidential spokesman said today that over 100 others suffered burns in the explosion. The crash and subsequent blast took place yesterday on a road some 250 kilometers west of the capital Juba, close to the small town of Maradi. 2 suicide attackers targeted Iraqi police checkpoints in commercial areas in central Baghdad during rush hour today, which killed at least 21 people and injured several people. Both attacks were carried out by bombers on foot wearing explosive leaden vests. 2 medical officials confirmed the casualty figures. Iraq is going through its worst crisis since the 2011 withdrawal of US troops. 1 million people have been evacuated in Chile after a powerful earthquake hit the country's central region. At least 8 people died when the 8.3 magnitude quake hit. In the coastal town of Coquimbo, waves of 15 feet hit the shore. A tsunami alert was issued for the entire Chilean coast but has since been lifted. A controversial bill to expand the role of Japan's armed forces has cleared another hurdle in parliament but sparked scuffles among lawmakers. Opposition MPs physically tried to stop the vote in a legislative committee by jostling around the chairman and trying to snatch his paperwork and microphone. The committee's vote clears the way for the bill to go to the upper house of parliament for final approval. The opposition says it will continue to try to delay the vote. Burkina Faso's military today said it has stripped interim President Michael Kafando of his functions and dissolved the government, seizing power in a coup less than a month before elections meant to restore democracy in the West African country. Burkina Faso was plunged into chaos on Wednesday when the elite Republican Guard, a pillar of long-time former president regime, seized Kafando, Prime Minister Yakuba Isaac Zida and 2 ministers. India men's team captain Sardar Singh was purchased by Punjab Warriors for $58,000 in the Hockey India League auctions, but the biggest drawing of the morning were Germany's Florian Futz, who was picked for $96,000 by Dabang Mumbai. Mortis Vrutsev was picked up by Kalinga Lancers for $105,000, the highest ever in HIL auctions. 10-day-long Ganesh festival today began with religious fervor and gaiety across the nation. Makers of homes, children and elderly persons brought home the Ganpati idols, chanting Ganpati Bappa Moria and performing first day aartis today. The Mumbaikars installed the idols of Ganpati in the homes and pandals with the traditional rituals. People thronging Ganesh pandals to take blessings of Lord Ganesha.